This is John Paval again, keeping you up to date on upcoming live streams of the performing arts as they are happening this week. We're just taking a moment here to make sure that our various platforms are all online with us. And I think they are. There are two live streams coming up this 4th of July weekend. For those of you who are in the U.S. tuning into to this little bulletin, so you will have time, may have free time during the day to tune into a couple of live streams coming from Europe, from the venerable Teatro alla Scala, the La Scala Opera House. Thursday, the 4th of July, they will be live streaming Puccini's Turandot with the fabulous voice of the incomparable Anna Netrebko in the title role. It's conducted by Michel Gamba and directed by David Livermore. Livermore is a favorite at La Scala. They often bring him in for the first opera of the season. For those of you who may be new to opera, this is the one with that famous aria Nessun Dorma, you know, Nessun Dorma, Nessun Dorma. That's the one that was really made famous, popular for the general public by Pavarotti back in the 90s. Anyway, it's the unknown prince who sings that aria in this production on this day. Some days it's Robert Alagna, but it's not for the live stream. It's Yusefe Vazov. And we will post the link to his page along with the link to the live stream itself, because if you follow the link, when you get to his page and open it up, you will immediately see him singing that particular aria, and you can decide if you want to hear him sing it in a live stream. It's at 7:45 Central European Summertime, which will be 1:45 in the afternoon on the East Coast in the U.S. and 10:45 in the morning on the West Coast, if you want to tune in. Then on Friday, July 5th, the La Scala Orchestra and Chorus will be doing Mozart's Requiem with conductor Thomas Gugais. They tend to do this, La Scala. They tend to do two at a time, like one day after the other or 2 days apart from each other. They live stream an opera and then they live stream a concert. The soloists in this are interesting. There's a young Armenian soprano, Juliana Grigoryan, who is the soprano soloist. She won the Operalia Prize in 2022, and she's a member of the Metropolitan Opera's Young Artist Development Program this year. The other soloist, there's mezzo-soprano Cecilia Molinari, who studied all the way through, got her degree to become a doctor before changing course in her life and becoming an opera singer. Then there's Italian tenor Giovanni Sala and bass baritone Adam Plachetka, who is considered by many to be the finest Czech opera singer of our time. We will post not only the link to this Requiem, but also the links to each of these artists, so you can check them out in advance and see if you want to listen to them. I know that I would. So this is July 4th and 5th, which can be a happy July 4th weekend for the Americans among us, and just lovely Thursday and Friday evenings for those of us who happen to be in Europe. As usual, we ask you to follow us especially on Facebook or on our other platforms, and repost these things to help us gather together the enormous global audience for the performing arts, which we know is out there, but which is not yet tuning in great numbers, which could render live streaming by all of the performing arts much more financially sustainable.